Alright guys, I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to talk about stop worrying. Like worrying and anxiety and depression, because they're all kind of intertwined. So what I would start this video off with is saying 99% of the things that you think are going to happen never fucking happen. So it's like, instead of thinking about the negative outcome, you might as well use the same mental energy to think about the positive outcome. Like, there's no upside, there's no benefit to thinking about the negative outcome. And if you do get the negative outcome that you don't want to get, you deal with it when it gets there. Don't spend days, weeks, hours, months, even years thinking about something that hasn't happened yet. Because in reality, it's just a thought. You're thinking you're thinking the worst. You're assuming the worst. And that's kind of a little bit arrogant, because you're assuming that you can tell the future. You assume that you know what's going on when no one knows that besides God, the man above. So you're thinking that you're God, that you can predict what's going to go on. But the best possible move on the chessboard, if you're on a chessboard, what's the best move to do? Not to think about the negative outcome. The best possible move is to just think about the positive outcome, and it's just assume that's what's going to happen. And then that's when it comes into like the law of attraction and manifesting, where it's like, if you just assume the best, it's probably going to happen. And it's also, sometimes if you assume the worst, then the worst will probably happen. And then another thing I want to say is, even if it does happen, a negative outcome happens, you survived 100% of everything that's bad happens to your life. Every time you think something was so bad, everything was so horrible, you couldn't get through it, whether it was a breakup, whether it was you got fired from your job, or really you lost all your money, whether someone passed away, you got through it every single time. Every single hard challenge in your life, you have 100% survival rate from every single thing that happens. So the next thing that does happen, even if it does happen, it's probably not going to fucking kill you. Hopefully it doesn't kill you. As long as you're still alive and you're still playing the game, you won. And what looks horrible now, another thing I learned is reality is liquid. Something can look totally horrible one day, and the next day or the next week it can completely switch. It's liquid. It's like fluid. You can instantly change it. So the best thing to do is to just, like I think Bruce Lee said it, be like water. Everything can change. Everything can be adjusted. What looks horrible now can be fixed in the end. It can be salvaged. Anything can be fixed. If you have a set of plans and you take action on how to fucking fix it, everything can be fixed. Whatever looks bad, whatever looks horrible right now, it can be fixed later on. So the name of the game is to keep on fucking pushing. When something bad happens in your life, figure out the exact plan on how to fucking fix it and just get to work. When you sit there and you have anxiety, you let the anxiety build up and you let the depression hit, it's because you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there in your room in the dark, watching Netflix, watching TV or YouTube or whatever the fuck you're doing, scrolling on TikTok, and then you're not letting life happen. When you just need to let life happen. You have to stop thinking about all of the bullshit that could possibly happen, all the bad outcomes. Stop thinking about the negative shit. Focus on the positive shit. And once you do that, it'll probably go away. It'll probably subside. And that's what I've been doing. That's what I started noticing, because I was so down bad and so confused and like thinking about negative outcomes that didn't even happen. And they still didn't happen. And I was in like a bad phase for a couple of days, couple of weeks. But then I started realizing, I'm like, bro, I'm literally doing this to myself. Like, I need to just get the fuck up and start moving. And that's why I made the video on keep falling. Because at the end of the day, it just has to get worse. Sometimes you have to just keep on fucking moving. Like, the movement is what's going to make you get out of that depression or get out of that anxiety. The staying still and being stagnant is what literally kills you. It rottens your mind. It takes all your energy away by being stagnant. So just fucking start moving. Even if you're so fucking down bad, just keep on moving, because the momentum is eventually going to springboard you to the level that you want to be at. So if you're feeling like you have anxiety, feeling like you're depressed, just fucking start doing something. And eventually, you might keep going down, you might keep falling, you might keep failing, but eventually it's gonna fucking subside, and you're gonna hit that spring, because you're moving, you're gonna hit that fucking springboard that's gonna bounce you back up. And sometimes it has to get worse. Sometimes you need more pressure. Because if let's say if you have $1,000 in your bank account, and let's say you have $1,000 in your bank account, and you fucking are hoarding it, you're saving it, you're being stagnant, you're gonna be depressed and be broke. But imagine if you just spend it all. Now you're like, okay, now I have to work. When you have $1,000 in your bank account, you feel like, okay, I'm broke still, but like at least I have a couple dollars. But when you have no money, you're gonna wake up the next day with energy and be like, I need to get to fucking work. And you're gonna work and you're gonna make some more money and you're gonna have that, like I said, that springboard. It's gonna love you back up. So that's the thing. Is like you don't want to be stagnant. For me, I say I hate the fucking middle. I hate the fucking middle. I hate the middle. I think it's either you're a winner or a loser. The middles are the real losers. Stop being in the fucking middle. Stop being stagnant. Stop not going after what you want. Stop feeling guilty. Stop being shameful. And go after what the fuck you want. It's out there. And if you deserve it by putting in the work, you will get it. So stop fucking being in this slump phase. And like I said, this video is to anyone who needs it. It's also a video to myself. Because I was just so, feeling bad for myself and feeling sorry and feeling guilty and feeling like shameful. And then I just made the mental switch of like, this thing that I'm worried about is not even happening. And if it does, I'll deal with it when I get there. And I just got up and I said, you know what? Just get to fucking work, bro. Just get to fucking work. And now my whole life changed again in a matter of a couple days. And life can change quick. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about in this video. Peace out.